Hello everyone. So now we are going to discuss about operator algebra. So our heading is operator algebra. Operator algebra. So what is mean by operator algebra? So you should write all physical properties associated with the microscopic particles. So they are called the dynamic variables. All physical properties associated with all physical properties are associated with microscopic particles are called dynamic variables. Microscopic particles are called dynamic variables. Right? So what are that example variables you should write? So example you should write position, momentum, energy. Position, momentum, energy, etc. So all physical properties associated with microscopic particles are called dynamic variables. What are that? Position, momentum and energy, etc. So generally if Z is a function, Z is a function. So Z is a function. It is so we can say for here it is for two or more variables. So for example, if Z is equal to, I will take x square into y. We can say Z is a function of x comma y. That means what? Z is a function of both variables x and y. So this is general introduction for operator algebra. So in this we will discuss about the operators, right? So we will discuss about operators. First we will discuss about operators. What are the operators we have? Addition operators, addition, subtraction operator, addition, subtraction, multiplication operator, addition, subtraction, multiplication operators, and we have also linear operators, non-linear operators, and Laplacian operators. So that is what? Del square is Laplacian and del is so vector operator, del and del square operators, and also Hermitian operators, H cap. So Hermitian operators, addition, subtraction, multiplication, linear, non-linear, del square, Hermitian operators. We have also commutators, and we have also complex function. All we will discuss one by one in this video. So in syllabus copy, so if they will generally they will give only linear operators, del and del square, Hermitian, and commutators, complex. So they will not give addition and subtraction, multiplication, but you should know how to approach the. So we have also linear, right? We should approach how to learn all these operators. So first, what is mean by operator? So definition we will see. What is mean by definition of the operator? Operator is a symbol. You can say operator is a symbol. If a function is operated on a operator, we will get the new function, right? For example, so operator is a symbol, you should write. Operator is a symbol. So we will get if a cap is the operator. So you can say d by dx is the function. d by dx is the function, you will say. A cap is operator. So you should write a cap is equal to d by dx. A cap is equal to d by dx is operator. Psi I am going to take as x square. X square is the function. Psi is function. So x square is nothing but psi is the function I will take. So if I should find out a cap into psi. what is the value you will get? So I will write here. So a cap into psi is what? dy dx of x square. What you will get? So dy dx of x square is 2x you will get. Dy dx of x square is 2x. This is the operator. This is the function. We will get new function. We will get new function. This is new function we will get. We will get new function. This is about operators. We will see one more operators examples for this. If integration is the operator, x square is the function, you should say x square is a function, we will get x cube by 3 plus c. So this is the operator, function, this is what? New function we will get. New function we will get. So this is about operators. This is about operators. This is about the operators topic. So we will discuss step by step about the addition operators, subtraction of operators, multiplication of operators. So without a function, operator is meaningless. You can say one more point here. Without function, operator is meaningless. So operator is represented with this cap symbol. So for example, A is the operator, you can say A cap. So you should write this point also, include you can these 2 points. So next, addition and subtraction operators. Addition and subtraction operators. Subtraction operators. So if A cap and B cap are two operators, if A cap and B cap are two operators, we can write here A plus B cap and A minus B cap, you can write. So this is the addition operators, this is subtraction of operators. So if A cap and B cap are two operators, this is the addition operator, this is subtraction of operator. If f is a function I will take, so you can write A cap plus B cap, you should write, otherwise A cap plus B whole cap into f, you can write what? A cap plus B cap, you can write. So this function is nothing but A cap plus B cap into f, that you can write A cap into f plus B cap into f, you can write B cap into f. So for the same A minus B cap, if I will write of f, what you will get? A cap minus B cap into f, you should write. So what you will get? A cap into f minus B cap into f, you should write. B cap into f. This is what? Addition operators. This is what? Subtraction of operators. Addition operator, subtraction of operator. Again I am repeating, A cap plus B cap into f. F is a function. So you will write, you will get A cap into f plus B cap into f. If it is a minus, A cap into f minus B cap into f, you should write. So this is about addition and subtraction of operators. Addition and subtraction of operators. So generally already you know that. What do you know that generally? If 2 plus 3 is what? You can write 3 plus 2, right? So but 2 minus 3 is not equal to 3 minus 2. So why 2 minus 3 value is minus 1, 3 minus 2 value is 1. Same similarly you should write, for example, if it is A cap minus B cap into f is equal to what generally? A cap into f minus B cap into f, right? So here you should write A cap into f minus B cap into f, so is equal to generally minus B cap into f plus A cap into f, right? So A cap into reverse I am writing minus B cap into f plus A cap into f. So A cap into f minus B cap into f, it is not equal to B cap into f minus A cap into f, minus A cap into f. So this is same. 2 minus 3 is not equal to 3 minus 2, we should write here. What is that? So 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 3 plus 2. So both are minus 1 here, minus 1 here. So this you understood. This is not required for us. Just you should remember this operator. So this is about addition and subtraction operators. We will see some problems based on the addition and subtraction operators, how they are approaching. So first I am writing one problem. If alpha cap I am taking as a function, so that is what? Log base e I am taking, log base e, and beta cap I am taking as dy by dx. So and f of x function is what? F is x square. So function you should write f is x square. Find out the value. What is that? Alpha cap, beta cap into f. You should find out what is the value. You should calculate what is the value. How do you approach? So first you should write what is the alpha cap? Log e base e is there, plus what is the beta cap? D by dx. So that is into what is the function? You should write x square. X square. So first you should multiply this. Same. A cap plus b cap into f is what? A cap into f plus b cap into f. First you should write log e a cap into f plus base e d by dx into x square you should write. So log e base e is what? X square is, whenever log you should write, one formula you should learn. Log, so x power, log m power n is there, you should write, this power comes front side, you should write n log m. This is the formula you should know everybody. So here you should write 2 log x. 2 log x base e, so no need to write. So d by dx of x square. D by dx of x square is what? 2x. So I will tell you the general formulas for differentiation and integration for. So how to write, how to this x square is 2x, how to x d by dx of x cube is 3x, d by dx of x cube is what? 3x square you should write. So x square is 2x. So d by dx of x cube is what? 3x square. So I will tell you all the formulas how to write. So these are differentiation, integration, how you will write, I will tell you. So you should just remember, whenever d by dx is there, so that left side is what? Left side the functions are there. So that functions you should do the differentiation. That functions you should do. Here this is the function is there. You should right side. Right side is what? X square. Always right side is x square, 3x square. Whatever are there, you should do the differentiation for this. So this is the general first formula for this first problem. Generally they will not ask these questions, but you should know how we are approaching the concepts. So if I will tell you alpha cap value is different, beta cap value is different, so this x value is different. So first, if alpha cap I am giving as d by dx, beta cap I am giving as integration, so this f is I am giving as sin x I will give you, sin x I will give you. So you should know how to approach. Same, alpha cap is what? D by dx plus beta cap is what? Integration. You should write. So what is the f? Sin x you should write. Sin x you should write. So what you will get? Same, d by dx of sin x. D by dx of sin x plus integration of sin x. Integration of sin x you should write. So d by dx of sin x is cos x. You should remember, this is nothing but d by dx of sin x is cos x. Integration of sin x is minus cos x you should write. Minus cos x, whenever you are removing the integration, just to keep plus c. So cos x minus cos x 0, you should write c. C is the constant, you should write. C is the constant. So these are the addition operators. This is the one operator, this is the one operator, this is the function. You will get the new function, you will get new function, you will get. So first I will discuss some basic points for this integration, differentiation, how you will approach all those I will explain. So first I am giving some formulas for you. D by dx of sin x, formula is cos x you should write, cos x. Integration of sin x is sin x into dx they will write. Whenever function is there you should write dx. So you should write minus cos x, minus cos x. Same, d by dx of cos x is there, you should write minus sin x, minus sin x. Integration of cos x is there, you should write into dx, you should write sin x, you should write plus sin x. So this is the differentiation. These are for sin x cos x, integration for sin x cos x. So next, d by dx of x power n formula, x power n formula, d by dx of x power n is there, you should write n into this, n into x to the power of n minus 1 you should write, n minus 1 you should write. So integration of x power n formula, x power n into dx. Whenever you are writing integration you should write dx. So what is the function is there, you should write function in terms of x is there, x, y is there, y you should write. So x power n formula is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 you should write. n plus 1 you should write. So I will tell you. So x power n. So we will see for x square. d by dx of x square. What is the answer? Here 2 is there. You should write 2 front side. 2 into x is as it is a function you should write. Power 2 minus 1 is 1. So d by dx of x square is 2x you will get. 2x you will get. So if I will write d by dx of x power 5 I will give you. What is the answer? X power 5 means what? 5 you should write first. 5 into x to the power of 5 minus 1 is 4 you should write. These are the number of ways to calculate d by dx of x power n formula. So for integration I will write. So integration of x square, how you will write? So integration of x square means you should write x to the power of 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2 plus 1 is 3. So answer is integration of x square. Whenever you find, you should write x cube by 3. If I will give you integration of x power 10, what is the answer? X power 11 by 11 you should write. 11 you should write. All these are the basic formulas, fundamental formulas which they will use it in the operators concept. Operators concept. So one more important formula I will tell you about d by dx of uv. d by dx of uv. uv means what? Two functions are there. Whenever functions in terms of if x into log x is there, you should write two different functions. This is one function, this is another function. So that time how to do differentiation? d by dx of uv means should write first uv is as it is. Don't do anything with uv is as it is. Then differentiation of v is I am writing v dash. So that is nothing but, so otherwise you should write one step d by dx of v. d by dx of v. So second you should write v is as it is. Then d by dx of u you should write. Simple formula is u. So if you will do v dash, just I am taking v into u dash. So first is as it is, then you should do the differentiation of second one. Second is as it is, you should do the differentiation of first one. So u into v dash plus v into u dash. What is this? d by dx of uv you should write. So the d by dx of uv. This is the formula we will use it in the operators. So this is also very important formula in maths. If you know all these formulas, then directly you can write. So all physical chemistry in the operators concepts. So first we will see about multiplication of operators. So operators, addition and subtraction we discussed. Next, multiplication of operators. Multiplication of operators, right? So if a cap, b cap are the two operators, if a cap, b cap are two operators, I am going to take a cap and b cap are two operators. The consecutive, for example, I will tell you how to write. A cap into b cap into f is the function. So first you should do the operator with this f. What you will get? So I am going to, let's say it is f dash. So first differentiation. So b cap, this operator is operated on a function, we will get the f dash. So if second, this f dash is operated on a cap, what you will get? Just I am going to write this f double dash. This f double dash. So what it does mean? If a cap and b cap are two operators, if you say how to write theory means a cap and b cap are two operators. So the consecutive operations we will get the multiplication. The consecutive operations is called the multiplication of operators. So that is nothing but a cap into b cap into f means, so you should write first b cap into f you should write, then so you should write next is what, that we will get some function whatever it is, f dash you can say. So second I am going to take, so a cap with f dash I will get f double dash. I will explain how to write this. So in this generally what we have this function is always operated from right side to left side. First right side to left side, then again right side to left side. So operator is always do the operations from right side to left side. So first wherever the function is there, first with b cap, then a cap you should write. So that point also you can cover. We will see some points. For example, if a cap comma b cap into f is there, so generally if a cap b cap A cap B cap into F is equal to B cap into A cap into F. So that means A cap into B cap into F is equal to B cap into A cap into F. So if both are equal, we will say about commutation. We will say both are commute. If A cap and B cap, A cap into B cap into F is equal to B cap into A cap into F. So that is, we will say commute. They are commute with each other. So how we will? So we will see some problems based on this. So simple. A cap into B cap into F is nothing but equal to B cap. Already we know that. 2 into 3 is equal to 3 into 2, right? So then they can say commute. They can say commute here. So for example, I am taking a problem for this multiplication. Question I am writing. If A cap is the 5, A cap is the 5, B cap is equal to d by dx I am taking, d by dx I am taking, and f is a function, so that function I am going to take x cube, right? First I am going to write A cap into B cap into f. I will write 2. How to write? Just you see. A cap into B cap into f I will write first. What is the answer? Then B cap into A cap into f. What is the answer? So first, what is A cap? A cap value is 5 into what is the B cap? D by dx into what is the f? F is what? X cube I am writing. X cube I am writing. So this is generally, already I told you, wherever the operator is there, you should do the operation. So wherever the operator d by dx is there, so what is the differentiation? D by dx of x cube is what? D by dx of x cube. Already we discussed. 5 is a constant, you should write as it is. 5 into x cube is what? 5 into, you should write into 5 into what is the x cube? 3x square, right? 3x square. 5 into 3 is what? 15x square we got. 15x square we got. Okay. Then we will do b cap is what? D by dx. So what is the a cap? A cap value is 5. 5 into what is the x cube? What is the function is what? X cube. So b cap is d by dx. A cap is a 5, f is a x cube. Here 5 is always constant, you should take outside. Same again we will got d by dx of x cube we will got 5 into same 5 into x cube differentiation is what? 3x square you should write. So that is nothing but 15x square you got. So finally, so therefore a cap and b cap are commute with each other. Commute with each other you should write. So both values are equal in multiplication, right? So I will take another example, then we will check whether they are commute or not. We will check whether they are commute or not. If I will take a cap value is x, same problem, but a cap value is x I am taking. What is the a cap value I am taking? X. This value now I am going to take as x. So we will do same for this. What we will write? First a cap into b cap into f, and also we will find b cap into a cap into f we will find. So what is the a cap value? X you should write. So then what is the b cap? D by dx. What is the function? X cube. So you should write x into d by dx of x cube is what? 3x square. 3x square. What is the value of d by dx of x cube? 3x square. Now 3 into x square is what? X cube. X cube, right? So I will write here. So what is the b cap value? D by dx. What is the a cap? X into what is the function? X cube. B cap, a cap, function. So whenever right side is there, you should x is there. So you should x are multiplied x power 4. X into x cube, x power 4. Now tell me, what is the d by dx of x power 4? You will get 4 into x cube. 4 into x cube. Therefore, this value is not equal to this value. Therefore, a cap and b cap are not commute with each other. They are not commute with each other. They are not commute with each other. So this is about the multiplication of operators. Multiplication of operators. Next we will see about linear operators. In syllabus copy here the heading is linear operators, right? So linear operators. linear operators. So what is mean by linear operators? So first I will take linear operators means if a cap is an operator, a cap is an operator, it is operated a between two functions. For example, a cap of f plus g. So this is the operator I am taking, a cap of f plus g. You can write a cap into f plus a cap into g. So this is nothing but linear operator. This is linear operator, you can say. A cap into f plus a cap into g. That means you should write, so you can divide this with linear. So in quantum mechanics generally, so every function should be a linear function. So a cap into f plus g, you will get a cap into f, a cap into f plus a cap into g. So this is linear operator, linear operator. So square root is not a linear operator. For example, root of f plus g, we can't write, it is not equal to root f plus root g. So square root of f plus square root of g, we can't write. So I will give you best example for this non-linear is, so example for non-linear. So square of 7, we can't write square of 3 plus square of 4. Why we can't write? So we will see. Square of 7 is what? 49. Is not equal to square of 3 is 9 plus square of 4 is what? 16. So 49 is not equal to 25. So that means here you can say this is what? Non-linear. So one more example we will see. If log 10 is there, so we can't write log 5 plus log 5. We never write log 5 plus log 5 because, so log 5 plus log 5 is what? Log a plus log b is log ab. That is log 25 you will get. So that is not equal to log 10 value. So this is about linear operators and non-linear operators. In syllabus copy generally they mentioned the linear operators. Next concept is commutator. Very, very important concept. If you know how to approach, so that is an easy concept. Next is commutator. Right? So if a cap and b cap are the two operators, you should write a cap and b cap are the two operators. We can construct a new function, new operator, that is, you should write first a cap, b cap are two operators. So we can construct a cap, b cap minus b cap, a cap. So this is the operator. Otherwise you should write a cap, b cap minus b cap, a cap you should write. So commutator means a cap, b cap are the two operators. We can construct a new operator. So that is what ab minus ba cap you should write. So I will tell you how to write. If a cap comma b cap are two operators, so that you can write a cap into b cap minus b cap into a cap you should write. B cap into a cap. So next point you should write. If a cap, b cap are two operators, so if a cap, b cap are two operators, if they are commute with each other, so we will get that a cap, b cap is 0. If they are commute with each other, a cap comma b cap value is 0. That means, so that is nothing but, what is a cap, b cap? A cap, b cap minus b cap, a cap value should be 0. That means a cap into b cap is equal to b cap into a cap. Then only if value is equal to this value, we will get 0. Whenever a cap, b cap are commute with each other, we will get the 0. So every operator commute with itself. For example, you should write next point, every operator commute with itself. A cap. So you should write, what is it generally? A cap into b cap. So a cap, if it is a cap, it is b cap. You should write a cap into a cap minus b cap into a cap. So that is also nothing but a cap, we will get 0. So every operator commute with itself. So next, every operator with its power also commute with each other. So that is you can write. So a cap into b cap is what? A cap power n. You should write. So minus a cap power n into a cap. So this is also equal to 0. So both are commute with each other, you can say. So one more concept I wanted to discuss. So generally we will discuss about a cap comma b cap into some function. You should remember some function, very important. So if it is function is there, you should write first. Already I told you a cap into b cap into f you should write minus b cap into a cap into f. A cap already we discussed. A cap into b cap is nothing but what? A cap b cap minus b cap a cap into function we should remember. So we will follow this, and based on this we will do some example problems for this, for commutators. So first you should write question x comma dy dx. Question is, so commutator I am taking x comma dy dx is a commutator, and function I am going to take f of x is equal to x square plus 2x. Show that whether they are commute or not. So first we will see how to approach. First formula I am writing. What is the formula? A cap comma b cap, right? This is the a cap b cap into f. F is a function, that is nothing but a cap into b cap into f minus b cap into a cap into f I am going to take, right? So first I am going to do this first. What is this? I am going to take x comma dy dx of, what is the function I am going to take? X square plus 2x I am going to write. X square plus 2x. This first I am going to write. So this value I will do. X into a cap is x and b cap is dy dx into f is what? X square plus 2x. You should write x square plus 2x minus is as it is. What is the b cap? B cap is first you should write dy dx. What is the a cap? A cap is a x into what is the function? X square plus 2x. X square plus 2x. This I am going to write. X is as it is. Dy dx of x square is what? Dy dx of x square is 2x. Already I told you. So this you should write. X is as it is. So dy dx of x square is what? 2x plus dy dx of 2x is 2. Already I told you dy dx of, whenever 2x is there you should write 2 outside. Dy dx of x is 1. Dy dx of x is 1. How you will write? So x power n. So that is 1. Right? 1 into x to the power of 1 minus 1 is 0. So that is nothing but 1 into x power 0. Something power 0 is 1. So dy dx of x you should remember is 1. So dy dx of 2 into 2 you should write outside. Dy dx of x is 1 you should write as it is. Then write minus dy dx into x square is what? X cube. So right side is there na. I already told you whenever functions are there should multiply. X into 2x is 2x square you should write. 2x square you should write. Next I am going to take here multiplication. 2x into x is 2x square plus here 2 into x is 2x minus. So now you should write dy dx of x cube is what? 3x square. 3x square. So here minus you should write, wherever plus is there you should write plus inside. So plus, so 2 into x square differentiation is what? X square is 2x. 2 into 2x is 4x you will get. 4x you will get. So 2x square plus 2x minus 3x square minus 2x you got. Minus 4x you got, right? Minus into 3x square minus into plus minus 4x you got. What is the answer you got? Answer is 2x square minus 3x square is minus x square. I am writing here minus x square plus 2x minus 4x is minus 2x you should write. Minus 2x you should write. Now I am going to take minus common x square plus 2x I will write. Now tell me, if you check this, what is the value? This is the function you should write. Minus f minus 1 into f. Minus 1 into f. So this is value we got. So hence the commutator value is what? Minus 1 we got. What is a commutator? Minus 1 we got. If they are commute with each other, the answer is 0. So what we got, the commutator value is minus 1 we got. So the question x dy dx f of x square plus 2x, what is the commutator for this? Minus 1 is the commutator. This question many times asked in the GATE examination. So GATE examination, so they won't take this value. So in place of f, just they should take f. So what is the commutator they asked? Same with this x dy dx. So I will do the problems on this in the competitive oriented like CSIR. I will do the problems later. So next we will discuss second problem based on this commutation. Very simple problem, simple concept. Approach step by step, then you can get. So next, second problem we will see. So I am taking, question is d by dx comma 3x square I will take 3x square, and function is I am going to take sin x. F is the sin x I am taking. Find out the commutator. Find out the commutator I will take. So you should write first. Already you know the condition, right? First I am going to write d by dx of 3x square into function is what? A cap b cap into f is sin x. So sin x I will write as it is. I will write as it is. Then you should write here a cap b cap into f. So d by dx of 3x square into sin x. So function is sin x minus b cap a cap. So minus 3x square into d by dx into sin x. You should write sin x. In next step, 3 you should write outside. 3 you should write outside. This 3 I am going to write outside. Right. So whenever two functions are there, already I told you this is u, you should take. This is the v. Two functions are in terms of x. You should take u and v. So now do the differentiation. D by dx of uv is what? D by dx of uv is what? First term is as it is. U is as it is. X square is as it is. D by dx of sin x, already I told you d by dx of sin x is cos x plus sin x. This v is as it is. V is as it is. Do the differentiation for x square. X square differentiation is what? 2x. Finish. Minus 3x square into d by dx of sin x is what? Cos x. Cos x. Whenever right side is there, you should write differentiation. Already I told you. You should multiply 3x square cos x, 3x square cos x plus 3 into 2 is what? 6x. 6x sin x minus 3x square cos x. 3x square cos x. So this term gets cancelled. We are left with the 6x sin x. So that is nothing but, so this is the commutator you should say. So this is the function you should say. So 6x into f. So this is what? Commutator. What is the value for this? Commutator for, what is the commutator? 6x is the commutator. So this is about the commutator. This is about the commutator. So we will discuss next. So is this, you should write commutator. So then we will discuss about the linear, and so we will discuss about the vector and vector operator and Laplacian operator. So next we will discuss about vector and vector operator and Laplacian operator. So next is vector operator. Vector operator. What is a vector operator? Del. In syllabus copy they given del and del square. First I am going to talk about vector operator. You should write simply vector operator. Del you should write. Del is equal to I bar into dou by dou x plus j bar into dou by dou y plus k bar into dou by dou z. Dou by dou z. If I will take some function pi or psi, whatever it is, I bar into dou by dou x plus j bar into dou pi by dou x, you should write. What is the pi is there, you should simply keep here pi. Then j bar into dou pi by dou y plus k bar into dou pi by dou z, you should write. Dou pi by dou z. This is about the vector operator. So here I bar, j bar, k bar are the vector operators, you should write. Vector operators. This is about vector operator. Then Laplacian operator we will discuss. Already I told you starting in Schrodinger equation in the last video. Laplacian operator. Laplacian operator. What is a Laplacian operator? You should write Laplacian operator is what? del square, right? You should write in bracket del square. What is a del square? Del square is nothing but dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square. Dou square by dou z square. So this is the Laplacian operator you should write in the examination. For mostly they will ask for short marks. So you should write vector operator and Laplacian operator. Del square is equal to dou square x square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square. This is about the Laplacian operator. So all these are x, y, z. These are the coordinates. So along the spherical coordinates along ijk operators in this vector operator. So this is about vector and Laplacian operator. So next we will discuss about the complex operator. Complex operator. Complex operator. Next, complex function, right? Complex function we have in the syllabus. Complex function. What do you mean by complex function? Just simple, I will tell you some concept for this. If z is equal to x plus iy, z is a function, z is equal to x plus iy, this is the real value, this is the real function you can say. So this part is called imaginary function. Imaginary function. So you should write, so z is equal to x plus iy, x is called real function and y is called imaginary function. So for this you should write complex function for this. Z star if you will write x minus iy. If you want to write complex, this is the complex, conjugated complex you can say, conjugated complex. That is what z star is equal to x minus iy. If I will write z into z star, what is the answer? X plus iy into x minus iy you can take, x minus iy. So a plus b into a minus b formula is what? A square minus b square. A plus b into, should say a plus b into a minus b formula is what? This formula you should remember, a square minus b square. So here a means x square minus b means this iy whole square you should write. So x square minus I square y square you will get. So x square, what is the I square value? Minus 1. Remember, I square value is minus 1, always minus 1. This we will use it in the operators like position momentum operator. We will see this momentum operator, I square value is minus 1. So this you will get, so minus into minus plus y square. So this is the complex function for z. Z is conjugated complex z star. Z into z star we will get the x square plus y square. And this is about the complex function. So we will discuss next is about Hermitian operator. This is the last in the operator we will discuss. Hermitian operator. Next is Hermitian operator. Hermitian operator. If psi n and psi m are the two functions, if I will take psi n and psi m, psi n comma psi m are two wave functions. So if I will take, you should write integration of psi n into a cap into psi m star if I will take. Otherwise here star you will take, here whatever the answer you will take. So psi n star into a cap into psi m is equal into d tau you should write. So d tau is nothing but volume, this is the volume is nothing but dx plus into dy into dz, that we will discuss later in next concepts. So this you can write psi m into you should write a cap star into psi n you should write, psi n star you should write into d tau. So this is Hermitian operator, means we are from this side, actually we got value from this side, right? Psi n a cap psi m, right? So reverse we got psi m a cap psi n, psi m a cap psi n we got reverse. So that we will discuss in the next concepts, but you should write what is mean by Hermitian operator. Psi n and psi m is this you should write, equation is this you should write. So here star means conjugate function, complex conjugate function, function. If I is there, we will take minus I is the complex conjugate. So I is there, minus I is the complex conjugate. So Hermitian operators are real, you should write. Eigenfunctions of 1 point you should write. For Hermitian, eigenfunctions of Hermitian operators are real. Eigenfunctions of Hermitian operators are real. Hermitian operators are real, you should say. So Hermitian operators are orthogonal. So eigenfunctions of Hermitian operators are orthogonal, that you can say. So that we will discuss whenever Hermitian operators. So nature of the operators in the Hermitian operator, we will discuss those concepts later. So in next video we will discuss about eigenfunction, eigenvalue, degenerate functions, so non-degenerate functions, that we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.